Hello, Miss Karen and everyone. I am Fitri Arisha as a group leader and we are from Group 10. So today our group will be presenting on the topic of communication in art organization. We will be exploring why communication is important, especially for art manager who leads team and handle both creative and administrative tasks. Art managers play a central role in ensuring that ideas, instruction and feedback are shared clearly with staff, artists and external partners. Without effective communication, project can face misunderstanding and delays. Now, I will explain the basic element of the communication process which are essential for effective communication, especially in art organization where clarity and collaboration are key. To begin with, the sender is the individual or organization who start the communication by creating the message. Moving on, the message is the actual information being shared. It can be verbal or non-verbal, and it can be clearly stated or implicit. After that, we have encoding, which is the process of turning thoughts into a message. The sender needs to make sure the message is clear and appropriate. Let's say the manager types up a polite and informative email. They are encoding their ideas into written form. Then we have the channel, which is how the message is sent. It could be face-to-face, over the phone, through email, poster, social media, or any other medium. Once the message is sent, it reaches the receiver, the person or group who gets the message. At the same time, the decoding process takes place. This is when the receiver interprets the message using their own experience and understanding. Following that, we have feedback, which is the receiver response to the message. It shows whether the message are understood or if clarification is needed. Finally, let's not forget about noise. This refers to anything that disrupt or affect the message. It could be physical noise, like loud surrounding or misunderstanding caused by unclear language. So, all these 8 elements, sender, message, encoding, channel, receiver, decoding, feedback, and noise must work together for communication to be effective. In the context of art management, where teamwork and timing are so important, understanding this process helps us to reduce mistakes and improve collaboration.
I will present about principle of professional communication. First, clarity. Always use clear, concise language to avoid misunderstanding. Instead of saying we might want to consider adjusting the timeline, try let's move the deadline to next Friday. Next, active listening. Give you full attention. Listen without interrupting and summarize key points to show understanding. Like, so you suggesting we try a pace rollout, right? Then, cultural sensitivity. Be aware of cultural difference. Avoid idiom and be considerate to others, communication style and preference, especially in diverse team. Tone and body language matter too. Stay respectful and positive, even during disagreements. Smile, keep good posture and speak calmly. And finally, choose the right medium. Not every message sweet an email or a Slack. For sensitive topic like performance feedback.
To be successful in both social and professional life, you need to know how to communicate effectively. In a professional context, effective communication helps us express our idea and opinion clearly during meeting or discussion. Mastering this skill is essential for creating understanding, connection, and success in any workplace. We are social creatures, and communication is what links us to the other, despite our different background and culture. Through communication, we can collaborate and work together, as teamwork depends on clear and respectful communication to align goals and coordinate efforts. Communication plays a vital role in nearly every part of life, from job interview and negotiation to social interaction and teamwork. In job interview, clear and confident communication helps you present your qualification, explain your experience, and show enthusiasm. But it's not just about what you say, it's also about how you say it. Your tone, body language, and clarity all leave a strong impression on the person you are communicating with. Speech plays a key role in conflict resolution because it encourages understanding, allowing each side to explain their need, concern, and viewpoint, which help reduce misunderstanding or assumption, even between a manager and co-worker. It's also a sign of maturity and wisdom, showing respect for other perspectives and a belief in finding solutions that benefit everyone. Our communication behavior directly affects how we influence and impact the people around us. For example, a manager can motivate their team by creating a supportive yet challenging work environment, fostering open communication and recognizing accomplishment.
I will explain how experience and culture influence professional communication. Experience and culture significantly influence professional communication. Experience helps us deliver clear and effective messages, interpret unspoken context, and adapt our language, tone, or approach based on the audience and situation. It also supports handling conflict and complex and sensitive conversation by drawing on past interaction to make better decisions. Culture meanwhile shapes how people speak, listen, and interpret meaning. It influences communication style. For example, high contact culture rely on indirect message and shared understanding, where low contact culture prefer clear, direct language. Culture also affect attitude toward hierarchy, time, and formality. Some culture emphasize respect and structure, while other value informality and equality. In conclusion, both experience and culture work together to shape professional communication, ensuring message clear, respectful, and suitable for diverse setting.
In this part, I will explain how open communication and cultural sensitivity can make a big difference, not just in managing people, but also in improving creativity and teamwork. First, art manager need to encourage open communication. This means creating a space where people feel safe to speak their minds, share feedback, and talk about problems without fear. This helps avoid misunderstandings and build a stronger team. Secondly, is empowering marginalized voices. In other words, art manager should support voices that are often left out. They need to include everyone: artists, staff, community members, especially those from underrepresented groups. When more people are included, we get more creative ideas and better outcomes. Thirdly, is promoting cultural sensitivity. An art manager should help everyone understand and respect each other's cultures. This might include things like training or workshops. When you are culturally sensitive, we not only prevent conflict, we also build trust with the community. And finally, creating safe spaces for artistic exploration in the office. When people feel safe and respected, they are more willing to explore, take creative risks, and collaborate. That's when real innovative happens, and everyone feels like they belong. So, overall, art managers are not just organizers. They are also key to building inclusive spaces where every voice is valued. By encouraging open communication and promoting cultural sensitivity, they help create a more creative, respectful, and united arts community.
In conclusion, professional communication in art management is more than just exchange information. It's about understanding an essential aspect of communication, following ethical standards, and applying the right model in the workplace. Experience and culture deeply influence how messages are received and interpreted. That's why, in a diverse and dynamic field like the arts, art managers must act as effective bridge, promoting open dialogue, mutual respect, and cultural sensitivity. When communication is grounded in knowledge, experience, and cultural competence, doesn't just improve. It becomes a powerful tool that drives the success and impact of artistic project and institution.